He wears a mask, and his face grows to fit it. George Orwell. Good afternoon, people. Kind of a weird day today. So my daughter has no school today or tomorrow, but my wife is taking a day off tomorrow so she can hang out with my daughter. But today it's me. I had to look after my son. He was sick yesterday and the day before. But I was able to do a live stream last night. Nights are usually pretty good. We kind of had an informal set day to do for me to interview Marty Leeds today, but that didn't happen. I didn't check my Skype. It was a little bit too late. My daughter's down here on her computer playing on PBS Kids. So I figured I would do a live stream. I'll have to take a look at it, plain truth. About this one, I don't think it'll be very long. Hopefully, no more than an hour. Definitely, it won't be more than an hour and a half. Okay, so switching over. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so again, quote of the day is trying to be different every day. Sometimes maybe even each live stream on the same day. You can donate to me via cryptocurrency, via Bitcoin or Vertcoin, Vertcoin actually. I've received $0 via cryptocurrency since I've had it up over 15 months. It'll be 16 months soon. But I know people don't do that. Some people do donate to me on super chats on YouTube. And thank you very much, Eagle Plane Anchor, for donating last night. But for those who don't want to do that or donate via cryptocurrency, you can at paypal.me/Ebon. You don't have to. Just saying, if you want to. I'd be grateful, and well, thank you for it. And if you do decide to donate via PayPal, I will disclose it, how much I received that month and overall and total. And if you want to, who you are that donated. If not, I won't. And just general thank you on the first video of the month. Okay, so let's move on. I was wondering, what happens if I YouTube myself? I mean, not YouTube myself. Do a search on myself, a web search, because that's interesting. Is there someone that's named Ebon Kim? I'll have to Anyways, there's some weird stuff going on, but I did find something from davefromqueens2.blogspot.com. I did the same thing with on DuckDuckGo. I just kind of want to see what's out there. Is there anyone kind of replying or like making videos or blogs about what I say or do? And yeah, there is. So first of all, before I get into this, I have a plethora of links on the description box. A lot of these that you can go ahead and revisit and watch. You going potty? And oops, that one should be changed. Oh well. Oh yeah, and there's a couple more things. I think I will want to start off. Look, there's talking about the control systems. I've done that before multiple times. Controllers. Well, that's more like control opposition. You got at least 5 methods of control. There's probably more that's out there, but not as widespread or concentrated. I would add that they are religion, money, government, fame, and information. So those are the concentrations of methods where you can be controlled and swayed. And you can go ahead and watch that. and it's part of it is, most of it is just fear-based, and that's kind of how you can know where you're being manipulated, you're being controlled, and they will steer you away through fear, and so you can find some comfort in one of their control mechanisms. Now, once we get past the control systems, once you can understand what they are, we can move on to controlled opposition. Controlled opposition, in my opinion, is pretty simple. I'm out here talking against the control systems. I show my face, I show my name. I'm pretty adamant about telling the truth and being honest, integrity. And you can see that through everything that I've done, right? And don't shy away from it. And then when someone who's talking to me doesn't have a face, doesn't have a name, right? And they're scared for some reason, right? Of some other thing, is like, look, they're going to be talking about supporting a system of control. And every step of the way, I'm going to tell you, do not agree to a system of control. Steer away from it. Be free of it, right? You're not going to be, do not be controlled. I mean, simple as that. And then the people who are going, he's something or another. This person, it looks like he calls me COINTELPRO. So I'm talking about steering away from any control system. And all right, here's Dave from Queens 2. We've got no name, we've got no face. We don't even know if his name is Dave. Thursday, May 16th, 2019. This is what I don't understand about Isaac Kappy's death. What are the local news reports? Where's footage of a shut down highway? I imagine that happens in every state whenever someone dies on a public road. They seem to always be blocked for at least a while as investigators do what they do. Where are interviews with the teenager or two who tried to intervene? Why is there no interview with the unfortunate truck driver? Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, he goes on to talk about Creighton's buddy and suspected COINTELPRO loser, fucking Freddy, seems to be calling it a hoax. That guy and Aunt BB aren't trying to mirror and mimic me, then it's all a coincidence. He talks up args and fakes. Aunt BB never shuts up about the fake left there. Nobody's leeching off of old school internet shticks, which emerged in the 2000s, 2010s. I noticed that paid fake Nate Stoltman appears very rattled. I think all internet COINTELPRO actors, so this person thinks everybody is COINTELPRO actor, except nobody knows who this person is. We know he's pretty much mentioned people by their name, when all the people we've mentioned so far also have a face and a voice. To Schnozzle with this truth staple. One of their co-workers couldn't take the pressure and kill himself, same as Adrian Limo did. Brandon Darby apparently sleeps with a ref under his pillow. Sir Rats do not lead easy lives. Ebon Kim has quit doing his live streams. He looked shaken up. There was no real explanation why he was quitting. It seemed like quite the coincidence he is doing so, whether it was after my blog entry or after Aunt BB and Creighton freaked out about a random flat earther nut job. Look at that. On the attack already. Look, he can come in and talk with me at any time. All my here's another thing. I let people come in. Anybody, really. You can come in and talk with me one-on-one, or you can talk with other people out there. It's pretty simple. You get that invitation in the description box. Pretty much all my live streams have it. So that's pretty revealing, isn't that? And that has been my plan for day one. Are you going to be able to talk with certain people out there on the internet? Are you going to be able to talk with Creighton, Aunt BB, Nate Stoltman at any time when they're making videos? No, but you can talk with me. Anyways, I think he is COINTELPRO and has basically had enough of that sort of job. Yeah, COINTELPRO is going to tell you, reveal to you about the control systems, controlled opposition, and to steer away from control mechanisms out there. Yeah. But you know what? We can obviously see that there is a lot of people out there that does steer people away from one control mechanism and redirect them to another control mechanism. And that, I would say, if they are not controlled opposition, that they are maybe useful idiots. Who knows? Okay, so let's see. I do know that he posted a lot of flat earth garbage and facilitated it as hobby horse worthy. So Ebon was definitely probably paid. So which one is it? Definitely or probably paid to make YouTube videos. He just no longer has the heart to keep going when he's lucky to get 40 views. Like, I don't care about the views. More people read this blog than watch their stupid videos. And I am obscure. Yeah, you are obscure. That makes them less than obscure. Hey, at least people know my name, my face, my voice, my pretty much what I am trying to get people to understand. I don't know where you're headed, that everyone is something or another, COINTELPRO with no proof. Maybe Kim got laid off for getting so few page views. There are turds like fucking Freddy, who would probably never quit as this info actor as long as checks keep rolling in. I would love it if people sent me checks. Heck, you can't, because I don't really have, unless you dox me and you want to send me money with a check. Yeah, that's fine. But hey, PayPal, you can send it there. Vertcoin, Bitcoin, you can send it there. Super Chat, you can send it there. I don't get that luxury. Let's see. Anything else here? This is called a reverse double bind. They all have promote some of the most ridiculous things ever. And perhaps they got bitter because real people ignore them. Ridiculous. That's interesting. Come on here, let's talk about the globe Earth, or the flat Earth, however you want it. The FBI owns J. Edgar Hoover. That's who they are. Our country is 100% corrupt. Warmonger garbage, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows I'm against war. I don't know about this fella, or if it is a fella. The internet is an entrapment and fake news scam. Close to every freaking person in the world has to be aware of this. I don't care if Ebon, Kim, and LBRY are, quote, nice guys. They can go to hell for spreading flat earth garbage. Come on here and talk about to me how flat earth is garbage. And can you do it without attacking me, right? Then why don't we just talk about the flat earth, globe earth? Pretty simple. I doubt that will happen. Saturday, May 11th, 2019. It looks so that was before that. Suspicious YouTuber exposes Aunt BB as whatever. Can't even spell it. It has to use the weird lettering, huh? Kind of have an idea who this fella is, where this fella is coming from. His name is Ebon Kim. His videos receive next to no views. His stick is to tend to think most people are agents. Agents, what else do they say? No name, no face agents. Ha! Let's see. No name, no face agents. Who could that be here? Oh, Dave from Queens too. That seems to be yet another coincidence in that the smear against me spun myself as a kooky conspiracy theorist who thought everyone was COINTELPRO. No, there are also useful idiots. Yeah. Psh. It's one or the other at this point in internet history. Someone has to be completely moronic or a paid fake to believe in flat earth. That's one of those things. There's nothing to debate topics. There's nothing to debate because you don't want to debate. Why don't you come in here and we'll talk about it? If you're against debating, you've already lost. You've already set your mind up. And of course, I have a feeling this person who's watching me, this person is watching me, is going to have something else to blog about. I wouldn't necessarily be suspecting the above works for the military as a paid fake, if not for all his videos on flat earth. It's outrageous. That would be his main hobby horse. What are the odds? Why don't you look into the video where I claim I no longer believe the globe earth lie? And that is watching the PBS show. Why don't we look for it right here? PBS flat earther. Oh man, I can't even see it. All right, here we go.
Grammarly.
Stupid commercials here. Rather than scrutinizing my position on something, why don't you scrutinize this video? Why don't you watch Genius by Stephen Hawking and how they're debunking flat Earth? I mean, there's even a video that promotes Genius by Stephen Hawking show where they get millions of views, and their position is that the Earth is a globe. Yet they don't focus on obvious video editing in their show to show two separate results. One video with 3 birds flying across the water, right? A helicopter going up, and another where the helicopter going down. Now, why fake it? Yeah, exactly. Now, tell me about that. And heck, you can even watch Cosmos by Carl Sagan. Cosmos by Carl Sagan, even on disc 1. Unfortunately, I can't record it, but I'm going to put up a video pretty much debunking the globe Earth lie in as few minutes as I can. That one, it talks about Eratosthenes, where it was proof that you can go over you can watch ships go over the horizon, and you'll see them kind of disappear little by little, just like how this video was trying to show you how it was going. And you can go to NASA.gov, Eratosthenes. Let's see. Globe proof. Where is it? Yeah, who figured out the Earth is round? You can go to NASA.gov. Pretty much the only time where you're going to have some government agency tell you that there was proof that the Earth was round way back. And we'll talk about everything here that I've talked about. Why don't we go over that? You probably won't. You're going to fixate on me. You're going to fixate on the messenger, not necessarily the material that's in the message. Okay, let's see. It has been such an obvious psyop that there is a fake psyop explaining how it is a psyop. These are referred to as militarized alternate reality games. I've been onto the truth for over a decade. I exposed big-time fake news. This is not gloating. It's what happened. I was on the phone with Joe Loria for over an hour. Oh, Joe Loria of Consortium News? Are you talking about that Joe Loria? I would guess that there's no other Joe Loria that you could probably be talking about. Oh, I can expose the hypocrisy of Consortium News. They came to me for help. Kathy Vogan did. I helped them, and then they censored me because I'm trying to point out that, hey, someone on your Consortium News forum is lying about what I said, and I've never said anything like that before, and yet they will focus on 1/3 of a sentence that I've said and censor me, even though they are always adamant against censorship. So you can easily see hypocrisy of that on my 2 videos here, the hypocrisy of Consortium News Part 1 and Part 2. So yeah, who are you? If I asked Joe Loria who you were, would I get an answer? Did Joe Loria know who you were? I mean, you talked to him over an hour. Does Joe Loria talk with just unknown people for over an hour? And what did you talk about? And Mark Singer, I don't know who Mark Singer is, believed in you. Well, does Mark Singer know who you are? I mean, you let these people know who you are. You won't let the public know who you are. You have conversations with these people. How do you have conversations with these people? It's water under the bridge, but it is what it is. I was on top of the zeitgeist. I owned the internet. I won it. I continue to win it. Man, this person is quite the narcissist. I am beating Charlie Sheen at his own game, so to speak. But enough about me. Yeah, enough about you, because that was weird. The alternative is that Ebon Kim is not a paid fake and simply extremely stupid in the Eddie Bravo category. He got a demeanor of a Bravo, in my honest opinion, that guy who goes on Rogan. So, okay, so I'm only one of 2 things. Very, very, very good. I mean, at least you expanded over one thing that I could be. He didn't seem to know about the NSA part, but another video he found BB claiming to have technically been on the C1 payroll. Ebon was curious what proof there is. Assange is a disinfo agent. He found that there was no there, and BB and Creighton are to be placed into the COINTEL patch batch? Or is he a paid fake mimicking what I came up with? What did you come up with? Where can I find your material? You don't have any videos. Do you have any videos? I don't see any videos that you make. We don't know if you even use your voice or not if you do your own videos. I bet you don't have your videos. You don't make videos. You probably don't even show your name. You probably don't ever show your face. Heck, you probably use the robot voice, right? You won't use your own voice. I noticed Ebon looked like he was in the military. Later on, yeah, because I said so many times. Later on in the video, I think he admitted to have been in the Navy. Yeah, thanks. Well, so why even point that down? Why even use that first sentence if you already have this that you watched? His shtick is the opposite of mine, and he wants all the links and videos. Wait, so you don't want evidence? You don't? Why would you not want all the links and videos? I want it. It's to share with others. He doesn't care if they are proverbial shite posts or what the fuck. He is so-called flat earther. I've always been of the opinion that all of this info shite must be avoided. It's why Reddit conspiracy and every other website is dying, but nothing but paid fakes and useful idiots remained as exposed by Snowden documents. So yeah, this flat earther clown as strawman, or it's just more bad luck and coincidences because the info he is circulating is important. Yeah, right. Why do you think? I listened, and she truly did say she was technically a CIA asset. I'll provide 2 links, and you provide the links to me. So if you think I'm what? COINTELPRO, why would I even put that out there? It's more of the same old of disinfo losers provide more of their unforced, expose themselves, rants. Smart people are clearly not being targeted by their psyop. Oh my god, they are so ugly and condescending. They dumped ridiculous comments which provided plenty of material for Ebon to make the second video. And I find that happens often. People keep giving me more evidence. And I'm going to show you more evidence of stuff later. But it's like they want to rub it in for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, here it goes. I think they just want us to remain with their demented medium loops. They want expansion of nodes and influencers, but few and far between are falling for their bait. I got it into stamps. That's all this is. I see Namiki Kans got her arse chewed out by Politico, as in who the F is this? That's freaking my scoop from way back. I drove the Zeitgeist bust and could still do so, but it's become pointless. The military industrial complex is that demented. It's why they gobble up my skillful insight and prose and then mimic and mirror it into convolution. They suck. Everyone knows they suck. Most people would never join the military. It's called being a human being with no interest in becoming war criminals. Good people do not want blood on their hands to be fascist cunts controlling or trolling against freedom of speech and association. People aren't that stupid. So yeah, I keep talking out loud. I work for the NSA and CIA in between vacations to Cuba. Who hasn't visited Cuba or worked for the NSA? That's what Aunt Flatulence wants folks to believe in. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it'll be interesting if I'll ever talk with Dave from Queens too, although Tokyo Shemp is what he calls himself. I don't know if that's his real name or not. Shemp does sound familiar. I wonder if he's can't come on my show to talk to me, and one of those people were. He won't show his face. All right, so interesting things. One thing I do point out a lot is talking about flat earthers, setting my own house in order. It's not really my house. It's just something. Look, I've sided in the duality opposing ideologies of the shape of the earth, globe earth, or is it flat? It could be something else. I don't know the proof. All I know is that the globe earth is pretty much a lie, and people will stick to it, just like this fella at Tokyo Shemp. And one of the things that I exposed quite a lot has been, do I have it here? I have it somewhere. Here we go. Nathan Oakley. I've made a video of Nathan Oakley calling him a liar, a thief, a coward, and a gatekeeper, which he is. And also a second video. And feel free to watch that, of course. I have it up there for people's enjoyment or their analysis and what have you. And here's another one, Nathan Oakley's propaganda. He edits out others' voices. Just evidence towards that. And basically a lot of it was when we were talking about, well, okay, John Quantum Eraser is just talking about, hey, we got two ontological primitives and it's got to be one or the other. Hey, that should be fitting your bill, right, Tokyo Shemp? One or the other. And then John Quantum Eraser is a lying ignorant gatekeeper. I've already done that one. You can go and watch that as well. And I just want to go ahead and point out his ignorance and hypocrisy. So, with all this being said, there was more evidence provided to me, but I didn't really care to watch. But I went ahead and looked into it. And this is way back. This is by Nathan Oakley. I'm going to have to zoom in on this live. Let's see. I'm going to have to cut this down. And you can tell that it's Nathan Oakley. We're going to go ahead and zoom it in. Let's make it that big. And then we'll go ahead and transform it to stretch to fit to screen. There we go. All right. So, you know, I'll try to help him out. Of course, why do I keep doing that? Wednesday, May 1st, 2019, he gave me a call at 2:47. He goes, "You thief. You sure you want me to do this?" And basically, he's got a screenshot of him having written up the copyright infringement, which is what happened because my main YouTube channel got copyright striked. And then here's a video from him.
Hey Ebon, so I'll just show you where I got to when I checked that you'd actually shut down the stream. So this is my copyright application, which is fully filled out and was literally about to be sent when I noticed that you shut the stream down. Don't come on my show again, you thieving fuck. Don't thieve my show, you little bastard. Don't ever talk to me again.
All right, more material. And I told him, this is what I told him.
Simulation. It's not
Ah, thank you. That's why I look at chat. I forgot that I was muted myself. So, anyways, I'll backtrack. Here we've got authentic intent, where he links to law.justia.com, and that pretty much shows that he had sex with a 14-year-old 3 separate times. Yeah, the 14-year-old tricked him and lied, but that's what 14-year-olds do. Thanks. Red Hen Radio. I know, I got it. Thank you. And you've got support with Karen B, DITRH, Globebusters, pretty big names within the flat Earth community. Let's just say that. I would say the biggest flat Earth community. There's just so much support surrounding him, even though he's admitted this. Anyways, there's Mark Sargent, who's made a commercial video with Sportsbet. I had an interview with Mark Sargent. I liked Mark Sargent because he allowed people to interview him. Even he didn't care about whether it was a small amount of people, like views and subscribers and whatnot. So, and pretty much ask him any questions. Although some of his behavior is a little bit suspect at times, and he always has a reason behind it. So it's just a little weird that this video comes in, and I'm going to just show it to you. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it, but a lot of it's been kind of hidden. So I'll go ahead and play it real quick. Ah, shit. Hold on. I gotta make sure I use control.
Fools. They are everywhere.
Cheers.
Not a compliment. And they come in all shapes and sizes. Here we go. Who better to test the new foolproof iPhone app from Sportsbet than these Einsteins?
I personally believe that apps like such as Sportsbet, they make it easier for people to use, such as some
I'm with you.
people.
Yep, it's so easy. Even Botox Bradley here can use it without raising an eyebrow.
I'll never botch your head to head again.
And you make it look so natural. Carol here thinks she's...
That's really weird. I'm not getting any audio from it. I hear music, but I don't see the audio. Hold on. Let me see if I could find it. A better one. Let's see. Sports bet. New iPhone app video. It's been hard to find this full video. And I thought that one had the full thing, but let's see. I mean, every time I try to show it, it just did you guys get the like what they're saying? Because I didn't hear any of that. Oh, maybe it was stereo. Because I only have my left earphone on, so let me just double check.
about to inherit a Nigerian fortune. You know, love mightn't...
No, I don't. I only hear music. There's definitely...
come easy.
Okay, my audio wasn't working. Let me do it again. I'm sorry. Technical issues.
Fools. They are everywhere.
Cheers.
Not a compliment. And they come in all shapes and sizes. Here we go. Who better to test the new foolproof iPhone app from Sportsbet than these Einsteins?
I personally believe that apps like such as Sportsbet, they make it easier for people to use, such as some
I'm with you.
people.
Yep, it's so easy. Even Botox Bradley here can use it without raising an eyebrow.
I'll never botch your head to head again.
And you make it look so natural. Carol here thinks she's about to inherit a Nigerian fortune. You know, love mightn't come easy, but Sportsbet's new iPhone app sure does.
Seems too good to be true.
Unlike your imaginary prince. Seriously, even flat earth expert Mark Sargent could use it. A bloke who thinks space is fake.
I could do this standing on my head.
Thanks, gravity. Even this idiot abroad can use it.
Yeah, it's dead easy.
I house bombing!
See you in the NT News, mate.
And we gotta save those people by making them learn about things that maybe they don't know.
I'll tell you what I do know. Even the permanently offended can claim a winner-winner vegan-based dinner.
So easy. It's outrageous!
It's a beauty.
It'll make a splash, all right. At least that's what former rugby league whiz kid Todd Carney believes.
Yeah.
It's a piece of piss.
It's better when it's flat.
He's just a tad bit light, that's all.
Because they're not real things, because aliens are not real. Jesus is.
The all-new iPhone app from Sportsbet. It's foolproof.
Thanks, Broadspat.
All right, so yeah, so he goes on to a commercial, and being depicted as a fool amongst other fools, and his part of being a fool is being a flat earther. It's just a little odd. Another video of him. It's just the featurette on Sportsbet.
Flat Earth expert Mark Sargent thinks the moon landing was a hoax.
Technically, the moon itself is a hoax.
Right, but betting with Sportsbet's new iPhone app?
I could do this standing on my head.
Thanks, Gravity. Sportsbet's new iPhone app. It's foolproof.
Anyways, so that's that with Mark Sargent. A little bit on the fence about him. I just don't think that was a good decision, but we'll see what happens. As far as the commercial, yeah, the commercial's pretty good. I'll say that. Then we got David Weiss. I got, he's appearing with Alex Jones. I already covered that. And then we got some weird stuff with the Morgar, where he went live on September 3rd, 2019, where he calls his wife a demon on her birthday. And she started off with saying how John is an addict. So we'll what is it? Let's see. I will find the video, and you can kind of see him being a little acting weird. Let me see. All right. Let's just start at the beginning.
Don't ask me why I tried to do that. Yeah, the woman comes out here. Don't worry, she's with me. But yeah, my wife started acting really, really strange last night. Almost like a different person, like a demon jumped into her body, and hasn't left since. So I've been asking it, when I'm trying to get myself murdered here. No, when are you gonna let Mina back in to this body here that stands before me, demon? Seriously, like, I'm starting to freak out because, man, she's always been kind of moon swingy, but today's her birthday and everything, and so this thing right close to my face. Damn, don't you love it when things ruin your train of thought? So, okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so it's, oh, hey, everybody. Okay, so it's not something that you can just encapsulate in one word. Okay, so let's see if my actual wife is back. To try to tell her that I'm live streaming, but oh my god, hold on. Oh my. Hey, I'm live streaming. Okay, so that is the demon that inhabits the body forming
Sorry again. Damn it. Yeah, this is probably a reason why I don't do these afternoon shows. Okay. So, just weird things. I mean, you can hear him call his wife a demon on her birthday, and that when she talks, first thing that comes out of her mouth, John is a addict, meth, heroin. Let's see what she says again.
That is.
Yeah, he says John is a fucking meth head. That's what she said.
Oh, I'm live streaming. John is a fucking meth head. I'm live streaming. John is a fucking meth head.
So that's yeah, sorry about that. Just weird stuff going on in the flat earth, I guess you could say, community of most viewed, subscribed people. He's got 31.7 thousand subscribers. So, right, it's just a little weird. We were getting flat earthers going mainstream, whether it's on, of course, ABC or Netflix documentaries, or on commercials, or on Alex Jones, where they're clearing the air, getting support from these top community members, so top flat earth community members, I guess that's how you would say it. Karen B, Globe Busters, DITRH, supporting authentic intent Joshua Swift, after being tricked to having sex with a 14-year-old 3 separate times. You got Nathan Oakley, of course, being a hypocrite, lying, coward about it, gatekeeping, and getting people with John Quantum Eraser to go back to a religious control system, and where he would call you out on it, where you ask him for proof, and he goes, I don't need to show you proof. This is proof. This is evidence. And then you question it, and he won't reply. He'll attack. He'll just attack. He'll attack the messenger rather than talking about the message. So that's kind of where I want to go over. You got the control systems in place. Now you got controlled opposition. Like the best way to control opposition is, to prevent an opposition from taking over is to control it. That's just well known, documented even in the U.S. government, where CIA and FBI have admitted to it. And there's the first thing, once you discover the lies from the government. Look, you're going to look at the lies from the government in many aspects, and then you're probably gonna probably the biggest one, multiple ones, is that, look, if has the government been lying about everything? What about the globe? Let's look at the shape of the earth. You'll find that they're lying about that too. And then when you think of the earth being flat and firmament and all that stuff, you're gonna go, oh, religion was talking about that. The thing, and your first thing you're gonna look at, hey, look, the Bible says it. Everyone's gonna say, look, the Bible says it. You gotta go back to Christianity, and you're gonna go back to this another control system of religion. But when you actually look back on it, the earth having the presentation of being flat and not a globe existed long before the Old Testament was ever created. And so, look, and in those areas, the religion was never forced like it is today. So you've got that religion control system, and you've got information people who just want to provide, I guess, information, whether it's some info and some disinfo, a mix or whatnot. And it's just gonna have you just relying on their thoughts and not your own. You could present some things where people can look at, but in the end, you should make your own decision on what you're seeing, what you're experiencing, what you're witnessing. And that's how you could kind of tell the difference between someone who's trying to control you as a catch net and redirect you to another control system. Okay. That's why I like certain people. I mean, I know not everyone can be right, but a lot of people who keep saying, hey, don't believe anyone, just look into it yourself, make your own decisions, do your own research. I mean, that stuff is good. That's why Bill Cooper, that's where I started with rabbit holes and stuff like that. He says that quite a lot. He quotes it. But one of the things that he does, is he was a big UFO buff, coming from the military, the Navy, and things like that. And one of the last interviews he did before he got killed, he was saying, yeah, the entire Project Blue Book, that stuff, UFOs, it's all fake. It was a big lie. And he was probably like the number one person into it. That's how he's not controlled opposition. Maybe he was played a fool by the Navy, but at the end, he stuck to his integrity, his honesty, the truth, and that's probably what got him killed. But that's how you've got a good person you can trust. Of course, you have to kind of go backwards with what he had figured out, and so it's kind of the same thing. Is just do the research yourself. Stop making these little, I guess, statements of truth when you've not even looked into it, and or if you have looked into it, you're just looking at the mainstream, and they're telling you what it is. You're not even looking at the information yourself. You're not even looking at the reasons behind it yourself, and can't even have that conversation if I'm trying to tell you, look, this is exactly, prove to me that the Earth is a globe. What are you going to do? First thing, you're going to quote, well, there's photos from space. And then NASA will admit that those aren't photos, that they're created images and or depictions and artwork or whatever. And then, well, how about you go to the government? They'll tell you the shape of the Earth. You'll go to NASA.gov, which is an arm of the government, which are the ones showing you the photos, and you can say, oh, yeah, it was proved around 500 BC with a couple Pythagoras, Eratosthenes, and a whole bunch of others. And you go there, it's that's not proof. They made assumptions, and around the 1600s, they go, okay, Earth is a globe still, I guess. So just a lot of weird stuff. And then, of course, you go into the government documentations of FOIA requested not top secret, but confidential information that was released to the public from Freedom of Information Acts. And they're telling you that they've created a lot of applications of high technical systems, especially regarding radar and whatnot, where they have to make it so that it's presumed you have to in order for it to work correctly. Missile systems, guidance systems, things like they have to ensure that the model is that of a flat Earth, flat plane, not of a globe, where you have to go it's 8 inches per mile squared of curvature. They're not factoring that into missile guidance systems, of radar systems. They're telling you, the engineers, that you have to make it so that it's a flat plane. Why? So anyways, you can go ahead and look into all those things yourself. And again, a lot of people don't want to talk to me about that. They won't have a conversation about that, even though you could come in and have it instead. Some people will, I like some of you, even though I don't know your names or your face or your voice, but you guys keep doubling down and making a statement that's obviously been found to be a lie. And it's like if you're here and you don't think the Earth is a globe, you're thinking, bless you, Leela, that everything else I might be saying is good or not, or maybe heck, I'm wrong about everything. It's like, why are you still watching me? It's like, I mean, first you should be doing your own research and thinking for yourself, but then coming to a person who barely breaks double digits of viewership, barely breaks 3 digits of total views. Like my live streams are going to have anywhere from 8 to 11 people. I haven't seen more than 20 people on my live streams for at least over a year. And most of my videos have a hard time breaking 100. So I don't understand why you're here unless I can pretty much assume that you're here to watch what I'm saying and to be the catch net for the people who are watching to start saying some things. Because I'm not going to go ahead and outright silence you, censor you, because that's not what I do. CIA handler. Yeah, sure. Another accusation. I know it's unjust, but isn't that funny? Everything becomes unjust. All right. So that's it. I didn't really want to go for that long, and it was under an hour like I wanted to, so that is good. Anyways, I am planning to do a live stream tonight, but I may be tired, so I may not. And at any rate, I hope everyone has a good day. Just reflect on it. Just know the control systems. Know just the controlled opposition is there, been there for a long time. These catch nets are in place for these agents or whatever they are to redirect you, whether knowingly or unknowingly, to another control system. And all I'm telling you is do your own research, make your own judgment. And if you are wanting to be free of it all, then you just have to make sure you don't fall into another control system. So just think about it a little bit more. Think about what someone's saying, what they're redirecting you towards, what they want you to think, whether and how they don't want you to think for yourself. That's kind of what a lot of this cult of personality and all these views and stuff like that is about. Is just get more people to view you so you can influence, so people can influence them more, and they'll probably get paid more, and they realize, hey, this influencing people, it's easy. People aren't thinking for themselves. They're not even making their own decisions. So at every point of every way, always make your own decision. It's your choice. Freedom, if that's your end goal, don't fall for any control system. Don't follow anybody's lead but your own. Follow your own footsteps. All right. Have a good day.